Hey, welcome back to Building Dad Bod 2.0. It is tricep day, but right now my main focus on tricep day is hitting exercises that will carry over to my 300-pound bench press attempt. Let's start with speed bench. I did 3 with my normal bench press hand placement, and then 3 sets with close grip. So the whole point here is my weakest point on bench press is the lockout. So 2 things: hitting my triceps hard to get that lockout, and then obviously the faster I can move the bar off my chest, keep pushing hard to the top, you can carry that momentum through to the top as long as you don't let up because you feel like the bar is moving nicely. So I'll be able to explode, move the bar as fast from the bottom all the way to lockout. So speed bench should really help me with that speed off the chest. Then we are doing JM press, so 206 pounds, 3 sets of 5 with 206 pounds. First time I've done these in quite a while, so we'll hopefully get up back over to 220 pounds soon. Like to be up doing sets of 5 at over 220. Last time I kind of peaked on these, I was doing sets of 3 at 220, so definitely want to push beyond that. But in my experience, if you're looking for exercises, tricep exercises that carry over really well to bench press, JM press is right up there with the best of them. And we are doing some skull crushers. So I've been playing around with skull crushers and doing kind of hybrid ones here. So I'm going right down to my teeth. So kind of like halfway between a skull crusher, halfway between a JM press. So did as many as reps as I could down, basically right to my face with the bar. And then finished up with a few reps back just behind my head, like more of a traditional skull crusher. Did 3 sets total, did this set like this. Then my next set I did, started going over my head. Did as many reps as I could that way, then finished doing some down with the bar coming towards my face. The ones to the face definitely mimic, I think will maybe have more carryover to bench press. The ones above my head just feel really good on my elbows when I'm not going super heavy. So we're just hitting 106 pounds here. Nothing crazy. I find just in my mid 40s, elbows are a little creaky if I go really heavy on skull crushers. So I just like to keep the weight down a bit now and try to rep them out as much as possible. Then I find rather than being hard on my elbows, they actually pump a ton of blood and feel great on my elbows. So then in between sets of skull crushers, I'm just sneaking in some shoulder volume, hitting the rear delts, then hitting the side delts. I don't care if you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. You want to put on muscle, you got to hit your body parts 2 to 3 times per week. And that doesn't mean that doing heavy overhead press 3 times a week. It means you might do heavy overhead press once and then you sneak in some side delts 2 more times, just doing side lateral raises. You do a bit of heavy stuff, you get your accessories in, spread out the volume throughout the week. Great way to put on muscle. Applies very much to natural lifters. You're not anabolic 24/7. You got to be hitting those muscles, keeping them in protein synthesis, keeping yourself as anabolic as possible. Of course, you got to give yourself time to recover. That's why we don't hit every muscle 7 days a week. But hitting each muscle group once a week just doesn't cut it if you're natural and you want to put on muscle. Strength is a little bit of a different story, but for straight up hypertrophy, man, you gotta be blasting them 2 to 3 times per week. Give yourself enough time to recover. So now we're doing straight up close grip bench press with bands, making the lockout harder. So we are doing, what are we doing here? 150.5 pounds here. So you can see the bar moves fast off the chest and then the bands kick in and slows it down. So it makes you really have to grind to the lockout. So 3 sets, close grip bench press. We are just hammering the tricep volume, hammering the exercises that will carry over really well to bench press. 300-pound bench press is going to fall soon, guarantee it. I am going to work my ass off until I hit it. I can guarantee you that. Then hitting more for hypertrophy here, some tricep press downs. Triceps, obviously, different heads, different angles you got to hit them from. I'm a big believer. You got to get your overhead tricep work in, your pressing tricep work in, and then your press down tricep work in. If you want to have well-developed triceps. They say like overhead press is the best overhead cable presses are awesome for hypertrophy because of the stretch. But I think they've shown that for overall development, you got to have a mixture in there. And then finishing up, you guys are going to get sick of me showing this, but my 100 reps of banded tricep extensions. Just showing you the process. This is what we're doing. We're grinding away, building the work capacity on triceps. We're hitting this every single day, minimum 700 reps per week. Building the work capacity that we need in the triceps to hit this 300-pound bench press. It's also been just helpful for my elbows. Feels nice, gets a ton of blood in there. This week, after doing all the tricep pressing, skull crushers, JM presses, press downs, all that stuff, this was a hard set with the bands. Like, you don't think banded stuff's that hard, but man, the lactic acid, the pump in my triceps was absolutely unreal. A couple times I had to pause, I had to move back, take a little bit of tension off the band, do whatever it took to get my 100 reps in. But that's the goal, 100 reps. No resting until I get my 100 straight reps in a day. And we're not doing like 25, 25, 25, 25 throughout the day. Not, we're hitting 100 reps in one set, pushing the limits. This is what it takes. Someone said in a video the other day, I don't know what it takes to get strong and to get muscular naturally. I can assure you I know exactly what it takes. I work my ass off every single day. If I'm not in the gym, I'm out walking, I'm out building my work capacity, focused on my nutrition, focused on my sleep. If I'm not at work and I'm not spending time with my family, I'm working on getting better. Someone else posted on my video, you know what, you got your full gym to yourself, you have no excuses. And damn right I have no excuses. If I had to travel to a gym, I'd have no excuses. The thing is, as soon as you start making excuses, you've already lost the battle, right? So what do? You find a way, get the work in. If you got to buy a set of dumbbells to keep at your house, if you can't get to the gym every day, do leg days at the gym, do upper body at home with dumbbells. Get your nutrition straight, get your sleep as sorted out as you can. No excuses, just get the work done. I'm a husband, I'm a dad, got kids with extracurricular activities. I work full time. But at the end of the day, if you want results, you got to put in the work. No excuses.